Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. We've got copper and now iron plate being smelted automatically. I've put some more bunkers around the base to try to keep things safe. And so far everything's looking good. Over here at the pump jack, I added a wall and some turrets around that. And there haven't been any attacks recently, but I'm sure some will be coming. I put some wall over here to start mining rare metals, but I can see that I need chlorine gas for that, so I won't be able to do that for a while. But anyway, today I thought we could start working on steel. Trying to think of a good place for it. I think definitely close to iron plate would be good. So we could either put it... Yeah, I think maybe we'll put it down below here. I might need a little bit of landfill for the corner, but I think perhaps just south of the iron would be a good place to put steel. Let's see. Yeah, for steel all we need are iron plate and coke, so that should be fairly simple. We can essentially copy the same design and just start with plate instead of... In fact, I wonder if we should even just belt it in. You know, have some loaders coming out of the iron. Although I think generally it would be better to use, even though it's going to be a very short distance, I think it'd be better to use the drones to move the plates. Just because that way then we have the option to bring in plates from other locations as well. So let's go ahead and set it up that way. Alright, so let's head down there and get this going. I'd also like to get glass production. And let's see, glass, silicon, and plastic. And the reason I chose those is because we need those to get to the blue, is it the blue science packs? Where are they? Yeah, the blue tech cards need glass and red circuits, you know, which are going to need plastic. We also have military that we could do. Electronic components, glass, silicon, and plastic. Okay. So we need that even for military research. And then we also need biter research data, which we get from coke, biomass, and steel. So we'll be able to do that soon as well. I've been collecting the biomass from the biter nests that I've been removing. And I think I should put them in a supply depot. So let's get all that. I'll just put them in this one here. I put this supply depot here just to dump, you know, miscellaneous goods that can be used elsewhere in the base. I wasn't sure at first if they could handle more than a single item, but I've seen that they can. The drones will come and take things out of it. Also, having built the starter mall over here, just because of all the different ingredients that go into it, I think the game is really trying to tell me that to use bots for the mall. So sooner rather than later, I would like to research logistics robots. Okay, construction. Where's logistics system? No, that's larger containers. Here we go. All right, and that's going to be yet another tier of tech. So yeah, it's going to be a while, I think, before we can use bots, unfortunately. But Until then, we have the drones that makes things a little bit easier. At least we don't have to worry about a bus with the transport drones. Okay, so let's paste down. Well, first I need to pick up this turret thing. Okay, and then we'll put down another grid section. Yeah, right there. So I will need some landfill. Let's get some more road. And I do have landfill here. Okay. And let's remove the trees and the rocks. Okay, put all that in there. Yeah, I'll put the landfill in there. And I need more road. And we need some big power poles, which I can't make yet because I don't have the steel for it. So we'll get to that. All right. So we'll start with 2 requester depots. One there and one there. And we're doing coke on the right. And iron plate on the left. Okay, and then as soon as they get some fuel, they'll start pulling it in. Now the rest of it, I think I'm going to build. I think I'm going to build exactly like my smelting lines up above here. 1.6 second crafting time per plate, and looks like you get half as many plates from steel. So it's 2-to-1 iron plate to steel plate versus 5-to-1 in the vanilla game. Okay. So I'm gonna copy all this business. Except for the depots themselves. Copy all this, and I'm going to have to change the recipes on the furnaces. Okay. It's 120 furnaces. I think I had enough. We'll see. But I think I'm probably going to have to go back for inserters. And probably more belt as well. And I'm going to make another stack of construction drones. Okay, I need yellow inserters. I think that's it. Alright, so let's go back for more inserters, and I'll pick up some steel plates from up there. Watch out that we don't run over the bots. Drones, sorry. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, I'll grab a stack of those. And let's get a stack of iron sticks. And let's get some copper cable. Okay, 25 will be good enough. Oh yeah, inserters. I think whoever's driving that drone is drunk. Okay, I got belts, got inserters, got other inserters, and I think I need some of these too. That should be good. Alright, and let's put a bunker right here. Crud. I need transport drones. Okay, well let's get this finished and then I'll get some. Need to change all these recipes to steel plate. Okay, and then I should be able to just copy paste. There we go. And then that goes into a supply depot down here. another bunker down here. And I'm missing gate sections. That's one thing I miss with these construction drones, is that you don't get the little symbol telling you what you're missing for construction. Oops, I've got gates in the car. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go make some more transport drones. For that, I need engines. And what else? Engine, steel plate, and gears. Tell you what, let's do this a little differently. Okay, and I'll just let this go until all the steel's gone. That'll give me a lot of drones. Okay. 10 will be enough to get me started, though. What's going on here? Why am I getting no power? Okay. That was strange. All right, so one drone here. And one over here. Okay, and we're making steel. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we're making it. Whoops. I'm expecting there to be a lot of trial and error here as I set up production for certain things and then realize that I need a lot more of it or less of it. Seems to be doing okay, though. Okay. I am making a lot of pollution. Jackhammer. Interesting. Somebody mentioned to me something about an air filtration device that could remove pollution. Air purification. Interesting. It'll purify the chunk where it is placed. So what's the chunk? Well, if you press F4 and look at your tile grid, you see this where the dark lines are on the grid? That's one chunk. So you can see, like, when the radar is scanning, it's scanning one chunk at a time. But essentially these are the chunks. So if you put one of those purifiers inside a chunk, it should remove the pollution from it. So I suppose you could place those around the perimeter of your base. Whoops. Wonder how big they are. I can't tell. Anyway, that'll be interesting to try. I mean, I suppose you could put them around the perimeter of your base to keep your pollution from spreading outside of the base, and that could keep the biter attacks down. Okay. Next, I want to do glass. Glass should be close to stone, if possible, right? And to make glass, we only need sand, which is crushed rock. So we make sand in the crusher from stone, and then we can put that in a furnace to make glass. So I've already got, I have a couple of crushers. I'm not sure how many we'll need. Let's go figure it out. Let me go back to the base and get myself some more stone furnaces if I have them. Yeah, I have a few more. Not too many. And I should probably put some bunkers up here near the top of the base. I haven't seen any attacks come from this direction yet, but I suppose they will sooner or later. So let's put one here, and we'll put one over there. And I would like to stress that I consider these bunkers to be temporary defenses. Ultimately, I'll want to wall in the entire base. Not just have little bunkers everywhere. Okay, that gives something to get started. Somebody commented that they didn't appreciate the asymmetry I've got going here. So let's revise our bunker blueprint. There. All right, and I'll just let that one wait for delivery. Okay, so my stone is here. This would be a good place for glass. That means I'll have to fill in the water, which I think is shouldn't be a problem. I'm planning to use this grid down here for supplying water to the base. So if I landfill this one, like I said, it shouldn't be an issue. I'm not sure if I have enough to do this right now, but I think I have more landfill in a chest somewhere. There. Okay. Put down our grid. Clear the trees and rocks. I think I might get a mod that gives me more inventory. Let me know if anyone of you object, and then I'll be able to tell you that I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Oh no, I do have more road in here. There it is. I think that's all the road I have. Okay, and I'll need to fill in some of the blanks here. Okay. So here I was mining coal. And I suppose... Yeah, I guess I should put this into that supply depot. So I can empty it out of here. Looks like I don't currently have... Oh, here's my stone mine. Okay, yeah, so I do have a source of stone already, which is good. All right. Let's put in another one of these. Request depot. There we go. We'll need a fuel source as well for the furnaces. Yeah, electric furnaces are not available yet. Okay, So this one can be stone. And I need more drones. And this one can be coke, since that's what we're using for fuel these days. Let's go get more of those transport drones. All right, and I'll do 5 there on the fuel and 10 on the stone. All right, so glass takes 16 sand every 16 seconds. So 1 sand per second per furnace is the consumption rate. And sand, I get 7.5 from 3 stones, 7.5 per second from the crusher. So 1 crusher can support 7 or 8 furnaces making glass. So I'm going to need several crushers. Let's go get some ingredients for that. So let's make like, well, we can, I know I can fit 5 furnace lines. So let's get like 2 crushers for each line. That'll be 10 crushers total. Okay, so I need iron beams. I need gears. I need copper cable. And I need automation cores. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think I'll grab some more belts as well. Let's put the landfill and the road back in the car. Let's dump the wood, rock and coal. And I'm going to get some more belts. I think I'm okay on inserters. I'll get more just in case. There we go. Okay. You know what? I should have done this the same way. All right, you come out, and you come out. Oh no, you come out. You go back in. You can't go back in. Crud. Okay. I want this to be in the same orient. Well, I'm not going to be able to blueprint it anyway. All right. Yeah, never mind. Okay, you go back in there. I was thinking that I would put the supply depots up at the top of the grid so that I could copy paste from the other side, but it's I need to put the crushers anyway, so it needs to be a different layout. Okay, so first, well, what I could do, I can copy this part, right? Let's just do that, like the first row of furnaces. So I know what kind of space I have to work with and more or less where to place the bunkers or the crushers. Let's see. These crushers are very big, aren't they? Okay, so let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to move it over one tile, which is all that I have. Can I get one more? Oh, perfect. And then where's my coke gonna go? Because I can't jump over it. What if I use a red underground belt? Let's make one and find out. Max length 10. Yeah, I think the red undergrounds can jump over it. The other thing I could do is just put the coke off to the side. I think I'll actually do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump this out. Just kind of a pain, but then I can empty this and I'll just put the coke up here on the side. That way I don't have to worry about jumping across. But it's good to know that you can. That's really long. That's great. Okay. And I'll put that in the car so it's not taking up my space. All right, so these are going to consume 3 stone per second. I have 10. That's 30, so 2 yellow belts. Each one going to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the same here. Three per second, I think, is going to need a fast inserter. There we go. Okay, and then those are making 7 or 8 sand per second. So each pair of these is going to need 1 yellow belt. And I think what I'll do in this case is I'll just do this. Okay, and the coke is coming from over there, so to make this path short, see if this is empty now. Yes. And I'll just leave that there until it's empty. Now let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. I'll just dump this somewhere else. Okay. So we'll put that here. Whoops. And that'll give us the fuel. Okay, and let's copy that so we have a full row of furnaces. Let's change the recipes to glass. Okay, are they out? Yeah, I think all 5 of them are out. I think that's what the 5 means. Okay, so once again, this is giving me 7 to 8 sand per second. Let's say 7.5. We need 1 per second per furnace. So 15. 2 of these will give me 15 per second, which means I can run 15 furnaces. Right? So, and that's total. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, and I think that's it. Now, if I was smarter, I would have left room for another row of crushers. But I've already built it, and it'll take me just as long to rebuild it now as it will to rebuild it later, so I'll just leave it like this for now. And if it turns out that I do need more glass later in the game, then I'll make it later in the game. I was looking for wood so that here's some wood. I need more power poles. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I might need more mining drones at some point. Okay, and I've got glass here in the chest. This part is done, so we can pick that up. Okay, now let's put the supply depot up here for the glass plates. Guess I'll put it on that side. Okay. Okay, awesome. Now we've got lots of glass. And let's put a bunker up here. I need another supply depot. And I need some road to finish that. I should get more road loaded into my car here. How about wall? No, I got a lot of wall. Okay, and I need iron plate for the supply depot. Sticks and gears, to be exact. Okay, give that a drone. And let's put one over here too. let's see how we're doing on power. We're doing fine. I think these produce a little bit less power than they do in vanilla. 750 kilowatts each. I think in vanilla they're, I want to say they're 800 each or 900 each. Alright, so we get a little bit less power out of that than we do in the vanilla game. I do have gas power stations. They make more pollution. 6 per second. Well, more pollution than a single. Let's see. 20 per minute pollution on one boiler versus 30 per minute on one gas power station. 4.5 megawatts. 3 boilers can give me 4.5 megawatts. So that's 60 per second. Okay, so these gas power stations would produce half as much pollution as my steam power would. Now these boilers consume, they only consume 20 per second water. So I think I can get a lot more of these boilers on a single pipe. Because my pump is giving me 1200 per second. If these consume 20 a second, 1200, 20 into 1200. So I think I can have 60 boilers on a single water pump. Why am I not getting anything here, guys? Where's the one that I'm standing at? Let's filter for ammo. Okay, that one's being attacked, it looks like. Is it this one? No. It seems like it's not showing up. Now it's there. Okay. Yeah, I think my blueprint is no good. Let's copy that again. This time let's shift, and we need the tiles as well. I think that was the problem. The depot's not actually connected to the road. Now it is. There we go. Okay, now we should get supplied. By the way, to show this, I'm just going to, down here in the buttons, there's this one here, Toggle Road Network GUI. That's the one that I'm using to pull that menu up. So you can see the status of all the transport drones and the various depots. There we go. Now I got some fuel and he runs out to get the bullets. Speaking of fuel, I need some radar coverage down there, but I want to see, where's my fuel production? Here we go. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm keeping up on making fuel. That's new and close. Let's go resolve that situation. I don't think you guys have seen me do any combat yet. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy when you have the fill from EMOD. You just throw down some turrets. Whoops, whoops. Watch out, watch out. You heard me say it was easy, right? Bought it. Okay, and then we use our shovel thingy to pick up all the biomass. I think that's all of it. Yeah. Okay, so not quite as easy anymore as it was at the beginning of the game. That's why I'm looking forward to getting the military research started. Okay, well anyway, we got glass done, we got steel done. So that's good. Next we can work on silicon and plastic. And that should open the door for us to start getting the next science packs, military and chemical. And we can start to move into the next phase of the game. So, thanks a lot for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.